Once upon a time, there was a wise man who said,
"Loud equals funny."
and what's not to love? It's cheap, gets to laugh every time about 5% of the time, and it's so easy a computer could probably do it. So here's the idea. I want crisp, lightly deep-fried, cringy, godforsaken Zoomer memes. Lots of them. And to do it, I'm going to use my trusty steed, Python. A dash of FFmpeg and a generous amount of stupidity. Now it'll work by downloading a random YouTube video and butchering it in a completely random way. So off I went and got my YouTube API key. But already there's a problem. You can't actually just get a random YouTube video. You could try generating a code and seeing if it sticks, but good luck with that. There's about 11 billion possible codes and nowhere near enough videos to fill that space. After a little digging in the trawls of the internet, I found the best approach is really just to search a random term and pick one of the results.
Hey!
It's close enough. So as a first baby step, I'll have the script search the word something and download one of the videos that comes back using YouTube DL.
Mikä on viljelijöiden tapa juhlia maataloutta?
Well, that's certainly something. We also need to filter out videos by their duration. I'm really not interested in spending the time downloading 10 hours of Darude Sandstorm, for instance. Shout out to YouTube for using XML's duration format.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Okay, so for some actual search terms, I just downloaded a word list file, fed it into the script, and then when it came time to search, I picked one randomly. And Bob's your uncle, this guy's face. Or these ducks. So now that we've got the clips, time to edit. After faffing about with a few other options, I discovered MoviePy as a good way to programmatically edit with Python. A few lines of code later, and you get this. How about we slow things down and ruin your eardrums as well? I'm sure you're all doubled up with laughter already. Now all it just needs is a little bit of... Science does go a little far sometimes. So what this thing does under the covers is it selects a bunch of random subclips from the video and then randomly applies effects to them. And speaking of effects, here are all the ones I could be bothered to create. Speed up, slow down, bleeding eardrums, super sampling. Ended up cutting this one because it took way too long to render.
Do you have any idea how
Slow.
I am?
Inverted colors, some sort of disco, reversing, a broken record, video flipping, and this weird pixel jumbly thing that I threw out because slow. Okay, let's see what abominations this thing can produce.
Now that defies all expectations.
These things are absolutely
These are some of the better ones. It really does depend on the video used and the script's sense of timing. Sometimes it's great, and sometimes you get this. Speaking of timing, I added code which modulates the chance of edits being made between a high chance and a lower chance on each subclip in an attempt to create more comedic timing. If it's edited all the time like this, it's typically less funny. But you know what this program really needs? Memes. So with the help of a couple YouTube playlists, I downloaded 76 meme songs and 126 meme sounds into some folders and injected those into subclips at random. And the result is probably as horrible as you'd expect.
Fucker right in the pussy!
Of ceremony.
Every day we stray further from God.
Now again, these are cherry-picked and cut up somewhat, but by way of a full demo, I thought I'd have the program summarize my last video.
My dick's so long!
guillotine and get a few... I mean, that about sums it up. Well, I reckon that'll about do it. I can't really be bothered to put any more effort into this horrible creation. I have made a YouTube channel for this thing. Who knows if I'll ever add any more than the cherry-picked clips that are on there right now, but hey, that's there. Also added a bit of shrink wrap in the form of command line arguments and put the code up on GitHub in case you really hate yourself and want to run it. Don't know why you do that, but... If you've made it this far, then thank you very much for watching. Chuck us a like if you liked it, 2 dislikes if you didn't, and I'll see you all next time I have some horrendously stupid idea and want to use YouTube as my therapy.
Every day we stray further